Hello guys, welcome to HRM 210, Meetings and Events Planning. I am the instructor for course Pete Doucet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a few of you that are new to the program I see from the roster. Welcome to the program, welcome to Cape Fear if this is your first time here. If not, then welcome back. But certainly welcome to the program. We're all very happy you're here. We have a small program, so anybody new is exciting to us. All right. I am the program director. So you will see me a lot. I teach a lot of the courses here, for better or for worse. All right. So let's talk about events planning. So all of you here who are taking this course plan on being an events planner, right? Well, probably not, right? Some of you are just taking the course because you have a vague interest in it or a small interest in it, and you be honest, you just need an elective. Okay, that's fine. It's a great course. Whether or not you decide to be an events planner or not, events are a big part of the hospitality industry. Whether you're a chef or a bartender, head bartender, or executive housekeeper at a hotel, or certainly in the front of the house at a restaurant or whatever, you will be dealing with events in the supporting role, right? So this is all a bunch of good information that's going to help you in those supporting roles, if that's the route you go, or to prep you for further learning if you decide to be an events planner proper. Okay, so this is the book we're going to use: Meetings and Events Planning and Meetings, Communication Theory and Practice. Now, this is an interesting book. It's a very good book, but it's interesting in that it's written for communications majors who are concentrating in events planning. So apparently that's a big thing because they made a whole book out of it. So apparently it is. All right, so there will be parts of the book that we don't use. There'll be a lot of information on the communication piece of it. And it's all good, and it's really hard for me to leave that wonderful information aside. But it's not the focus of this course. So, but by all means, read it. It's all good information. The book itself, the information that is applicable, will always be touching on communication, which is not a bad thing. But it's all good information. So let's talk about some housekeeping here. First off, I'd like you to read the syllabus. All my little regulations and rules and quirkiness is outlined in there, especially with the things when it comes to use of AI and use of copyrighted material, plagiarism, and discussion boards, how I do homework and stuff like that. It's all in the syllabus, so make sure you do that. I also have done something different this time. On the syllabus page, I have actually pasted all of the schedule with hot links to the assignments or whatever, the pages, instead of what I've done in the past, which was have the system generate those links because that was somewhat cumbersome. All right. So read the syllabus and look at the schedule. Understand this is a 10-week course. This is a 3 credit hour course. So that means 3 credit hours is generally centered around a 16-week semester. So we're stuffing 16 weeks into 10 weeks. What does that mean to you? That means that I'm trying to be very careful on how I'm doing this so it's not overwhelming. But you're probably going to look at 6 to 8 hours of work dedicated to this class per week. That's not terrible. And I don't really know how accurate that is. I made that estimation, but it could be more, it could be less. All right. The course is going to center around a project. The project is you're going to be designing and planning a major event. Notice I said major. It's going to be, and I will approve or disapprove what your event is going to be. If you submit something like a backyard barbecue, that's not going to cut it. All right. If you submit Woodstock 3, I might take that. I might want you to knock that down a little bit too, because that's on the other end. It's too much. All right. Anyway, so that should be a lot of fun, and it's an individual event. It's not a group event. event. I keep on saying that. It's an individual project. Okay. So we're going to have quizzes, exams, homeworks, discussions. You're going to be reading a book. You're going to be watching videos that either I generate or the publisher has some videos. The publisher of the book has videos, all in trying to make this online experience as beneficial as possible, so you can retain or get the knowledge you need and retain it as much as possible. Okay. 3 exams, two regular exams and 1 final. Discussions every week, quizzes every week that we don't have an exam, homework every week we don't have an exam, and the project will be due at the end of the semester. Okay, so that's it. There's a whole lot more that we're going to be discussing. I'll leave that for the discussions and for my weekly announcements. But I look forward to working with all of you. I look forward to reading your thoughts and ideas. And let's have a great semester.